In Thrive Apprentice, you can now protect your course content as well as your non-course content with the help of a product. The product from Thrive Apprentice works as a digital layer of rules. When a student is granted access to a product, it will basically receive access to whatever that product protects. It can be a single course content, multiple courses, or even non-course content such as blog posts, pages, custom post types if you want. So let's see where you can find this new feature and how you can use it to create your Thrive Apprentice setup. So the product section is a separate tab here in the left sidebar of your Thrive Apprentice. And as soon as you click it, you will see this view where all your products and memberships are listed. Since I don't have one created at this time, mine is blank, but let's see what happens if I decide to create one. So right off the bat, you can start by giving a name to your product. And then from these two options, you can add course content or other type of content to it. So let's just say that I want to add here my newly created course, this one called Digital Illustration course. Now, naturally, if I would have an entire list right here, I could use the search options from here to filter out the course that I was looking for. So you can use these fields to search for courses by topic or by author. And you can also use this field from here if you want to look it up directly by its name. Then you just need to select it from the list and click on Add to Product. Now let's just say that I also want to add a blog post to this product and protect it with the set of rules that I will later set up here. So for that, all I have to do is click on Add Other Content. And here as well, I have a set of options to choose from. Let's just select the post content type. Then I can go ahead and select the title here as I will be looking for a blog post in particular, but mine has already showed up here. So I can just select it and click again on Add to Product. Okay, so this would be it for the time being. I've added both my Thrive Apprentice course and my blog post to this product. Now I can click on Done, and as simple as that, my product has been created. So now I've been redirected to this view where I can set up various restrictions and requirements that will only be applicable on product level. So you can see here at the top of the page that I can edit the name if I want, or return to the product's dashboard from this button right here. But let's just stay here for the moment and check out this left sidebar list of options. So in this first tab, I can just work on the currently protected content. I can edit or remove the already existing content and add new one. Next, in the access requirements section, you can set up the purchase protection access. So if you want to sell your product to Sendowl or through Thrivecart, WooCommerce, you can do so from here. You can set up various restrictions right here in this dashboard. But if you want, you can also make this product accessible for certain user roles of your WordPress website. And basically all the options that appear here are based on what plugins and connections are activated on your website. So for instance, if you would have an active connection with Sendowl, then you would also get here another field with all the Sendowl products and bundles to which you can tie this Thrive Apprentice product. You will find separate step-by-step tutorials for each of the supported connections in our knowledge base. So let's just say that we are planning to protect our course with a user role, so the subscriber one. And this means that as soon as this is enabled right here and saved, only the visitors who are registered on my website with the WordPress subscriber user role can access my course content. Next, we have the drip tab, where you can apply a drip schedule to your course content. Now, this means that you can drip feed content to your students at specific times set by you. The drip schedule can be set directly from your course overview dashboard, but then it's mandatory to return here to this tab and make sure you apply it to your product. If I would click here on Create New, I'm redirected to my course overview where I can start creating my first drip campaign. Let's just create a rather simple one for the purpose of this example. And now if I'm going to go back to my product and access the drip tab, you can see that I'm able to apply my drip schedule right from this view. This too is a rather complex feature that you can read more about in the dedicated section of our knowledge base. Lastly, this final tab will allow you to set up what should happen when someone tries to access content to which they do not have access. And there are 3 instances for which you can decide what to display. For the users who are not logged in yet, then for the situations in which the content is locked with a drip schedule, which in this case applies as well because I've just assigned a drip schedule to my product. And then lastly, for those situations when you're selling your course through a checkout tool, for example, such as the ones that I've explained right here. Now, the default rules that will appear here are inherited from what you have set up here on site level. But of course, the configurations that are set up here are the default one, which are usually applied each time you create a new product just to make sure that everything is protected. But of course, you can tweak these settings and create new custom ones that are only applicable for this product. Now, this would be a quick summary of what you can do in the Products tab of your Thrive Apprentice. Now, of course, if you want, you can also create a product directly from your course overview by accessing this Access Restrictions tab and then creating a product based on the course that you're currently working on. The system will inherit the name by default and will also automatically add your course to this product. If you click on Done, you will be just taken back to this view that we were previously working on, in which you can start setting up the remaining details. And that's pretty much it. This is a short introduction of how you can use the product section of Thrive Apprentice to protect the content of your website. Make sure to visit our knowledge base for more tutorials about Thrive Apprentice and about Thrive Suite in general.